Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. Hallmark is starting its Loveary with Paging Mr. Darcy. Mallory Jansen and Will Kemp are the main stars of this Jane Austen-inspired film. Some Ryan Pavey fans, nevertheless, are perplexed as to why their favorite actor isn't included in this film. Why is there so much confusion? Ryan Pavey's fans have been perplexed as to why he isn't acting in one of the Jane Austen-inspired Loveary films since its announcement. It appears that the inclusion of Mr. Darcy in the title is the cause of the misunderstanding. Naturally, Ryan and Cindy Busby acted in the Hallmark film Unleashing Mr. Darcy, which came out in 2016. This was inspired by the same-titled novel by Terry Wilson. By changing Fitzwilliam Darcy's name to Donovan Darcy and adding Cavalier King Charles' dogs and a dog show, Terry rewrote Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice. Jane Austen created the renowned literary character Mr. Darcy, who was most famously portrayed by Colin Firth in the BBC production of Pride and Prejudice in 1995. In addition, Colin Firth kept up his portrayal of Mr. Darcy in the 2001 film Bridget Jones's Diary. This was adapted from the same-titled novel by Helen Fielding, inspired by the P&P performance from 1995. The author crafted her own contemporary and redesigned version of Mr. Darcy. It made it all sweeter that Firth agreed to play Mark Darcy in all three movies. What are these superfans saying? One fan wrote on Facebook, "How ridiculous is the new Hallmark movie Paging Mr. Darcy? There is no Ryan and no Cindy, the stars who made the first two movies terrific along with Frances Fisher. The first two movies have been loved by viewers for many years. I know both Ryan and Cindy have been willing to do a third movie, but Hallmark's brilliant executive have other ideas. Why, I have no idea." Fans had a lot of responses. Could they differentiate between the Jane Austen character and Ryan Pavey's character based on a reimagined Mr. Darcy? It is hard to miss. There have been rants blowing up over all social media platforms that Ryan Pavey is not in Paging Mr. Darcy. Many of these fans feel that the title is misleading. Did regular Hallmark fans also find this confusing? It doesn't look like it. Here are just some of the responses from this particular post. Were regular Hallmark fans confused by this title? This is a different movie and not from the series. But it would have been nice to make a new movie in the Pavey series for February too. Really enjoyed that series, but I never would have connected the new movies with that series. I knew from the previews it's not from the same series. I'm excited to see it. That never occurred to me. Echesh and Everyone series? Why Ryan and Cindy aren't in a third film is only one of a plethora of horrible things to be concerned about in the world. I had never considered it either. While I liked the movies with Ryan and Cindy, I quickly realized they had nothing to do with each other. I don't see how that makes sense. The majority of folks won't. They have the advertisements to aid them if they become so confused so quickly. It doesn't cause any issues. What a fool. Just give it a look, please. Compared to Ryan Pavey and Cindy Busby, Mr. Darcy has been around for a lengthier period of time. I know who Jane Austen is, therefore, I'm not perplexed. It is not difficult to understand this idea. Are people really this unintelligent? It's simply, startling. Stay with us and please subscribe my channel to get update news of Hallmark.